Hello guys, and welcome to another prediction video. And Nintendo announced earlier that there will be another trailer for the Mario movie tomorrow, and I'm kind of surprised that we're getting another one so soon, because it's been less than 2 months since the last trailer. I was kind of expecting one to happen at the Game Awards, or even later than that. But yeah, it's kind of surprising that we're getting it so soon. But yeah, Anton Retro is joining me in the discussion.
Hey everyone.
So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So
Alright.
there's a lot of things that we can predict about this, because I mean we're gonna discuss the leaks after our predictions, but I kind of want to get into some of the non-leak predictions that we have so far. Like, I have a feeling that they're probably gonna show Peach in the trailer, because they showed Peach's castle.
Yeah, that seems pretty likely. Probably gonna get a good look inside. Like, I'm not really sure. Like, it would just be maybe we'll see Toadette in there or something inside the castle. But
I think Toadette's a possibility for one of the characters that we could see. But yeah, I think we'll get like our first look at Peach and like how her voice is and everything. And yeah, it's something like related to that. And I'm also hoping that they'll show Donkey Kong or Foreman Spike as well. We'll talk about it in a little bit, like why they're pretty likely when we get into the leaked stuff. But yeah, I think there's a possibility that we could see either Donkey Kong or Foreman Spike or both of them in the trailer. Like, even if it's like a little clip, because they highlighted that last year in the Direct when they were showing like the voice actors and everything. So I think that's a possibility that we could see them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really intrigued to see how they're gonna do this trailer, because it's not like a game where they can show it off, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty much just they have to do it in a way where they don't show up too much, but
yeah, because
because it's not like a game where it's like, here's a look at Princess Peach's castle. This is how nice it looks. No, it's gonna be like,
it's
the
gonna
film
be like,
itself.
Yeah, it's gonna show a scene where Mario goes into Peach's castle or something like that. That's how they're gonna show it off.
Yeah, it's be like Miyamoto would be like, and this is Princess Peach's castle. Isn't the model look really nice something?
They're gonna do some like 3D view of everything. They're just gonna go around in like Blender or something.
And that's why we're introducing the Super Mario Bros. Nintendo Switch app. A movie application.
Yeah,
this app will allow you to basically view the entire movie in 3D.
Yeah, they're gonna do like close-ups of every model. They're gonna be like, this is the Mario model, this is the Peach model,
and then be like, his mustache looks brilliant, doesn't it, or something. You know how it's like, when they pick out like really strange details in the games, like.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something like that where people are like, why are you showing us this?
But in all seriousness, though, I think they're just gonna show like different like scenes. Like with Peach's castle, they're probably gonna show like Mario going there for the first time, or like some event happens there, or like Mario like goes into Peach's castle for something. Maybe Peach baked the cake for Mario landing in the Mushroom Kingdom. I don't know, but we'll have to see like how they'll show off Peach's castle and what importance it will have to the story. It will probably function like how it does in a lot of Mario games, where Mario just goes there and find out. I'm not sure how exactly they do it, but like maybe like I'm not sure if they'd do the whole Peach kidnapping thing for the story, or they'll just like incorporate it in a different way. But we'll just have to see what they'll do with Peach's castle.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how it looks, because from the image they showed us, it looks really nice. And it looks super detailed, very faithful as well. That's the vibe I'm getting with this entire movie, is that it's just, everything's really faithful, Yeah,
it seems like they're definitely appealing a lot to Mario fans. Like, there's a lot of small details and a lot of small references that only Mario fans will get, but it's still enjoyable for the general public as well, because that's, like, obviously what they're aiming for. But, overall, I really like how Peach's castle looks. It seems like they're kind of going for how it looked in Odyssey. It definitely reminds me of the Super Mario Odyssey design.
Yeah. Very similar. It seems that they're going that style because, of the other things that we've seen that we'll talk about in a bit, It's like...
Yeah, we're going to get into it with the leaks, but it definitely seems like they're pulling a lot from Super Mario Odyssey even more so than New Super Mario Bros. Surprisingly, with like a lot of the elements that we've seen so far. And for characters that like weren't confirmed, that I think should show up and would be nice to see in this movie, are like other Mario species, like Goombas. I feel like Goombas. It would be weird if Goombas weren't in this movie. I feel like there's definitely a good chance that we'll see Goombas at some point, as well as other Mario species, like a lot of other Mario enemies, like Pokies, Lakitu, Buzzy Beetles, like even more obscure ones. Like they had the the Bitty Buds in the poster, like the original poster. So they might have like more obscure.
Yeah, Captain Toad and stuff. You know, maybe they'll showcase something like that.
Cool
I don't know.
Yeah, it would be cool to see like enemies like Shy Guys and even like sidesteppers like from Mario Bros. Or Fighter Flies, like some of the more obscure enemies. Like, because I know they might do like a sequence. That's like another kind of prediction. Like, I think it would be cool if they had like some references to Mario Brothers. I think I'll get into that when we'll talk about the leaks. But it would be nice to see some obscure Mario enemies and Mario characters and different things like that. As well as like some of the bosses from Mario games. I'm not sure if they would show them all in the trailer. That's not really likely. But characters like Bowser Jr., Petey Piranha, King Bob-omb, characters like that would be nice to see. Even like Goomba King from Paper Mario. I know that's a Paper Mario character, but that appeared in other Mario games as well. And Gooper Blooper, like the boss.
Imagine the rabbits like appear.
That would be crazy. But the rabbits did have a show. But
the crossover.
But yeah, I think it would be cool to see some of the boss characters and some of the enemies like that. Obviously, like a trailer isn't going to show off a lot, but it would be nice to see like some things, like some references like that in the trailer.
Yeah, I still feel like it would have been such a good thing to put this trailer in the Game Awards, because I feel like dedicating an entire direct to this, it just feels weird. Like last time I could understand because it's the first time we actually get to look at it, but just another trailer. The Game Awards would have been such the best place for it, because
what are they gonna do? Are they gonna have another 7 minutes of Chris Pratt talking about stomping Koopas in the original Mario Brothers arcade game?
Yeah, he's gonna be like, oh yeah, when I played what's it called? He's just gonna talk about like something completely random, like like when I played Dr. Mario, I liked the Goombas in that game. He's gonna talk about something like that,
When I played Paper Mario on the Nintendo 64,
not on the 64, it'd be on the Game Boy Advance, know?
When I played Paper Mario 64 on the Game Boy Advanced, I love beating up Boffle, that one weird dude. He's gonna be like that. But some other locations I think they could show are like areas surrounding the Mushroom Kingdom. I think that would be pretty interesting. Like I know they showed the ice area in the first trailer. Maybe they could show that more, or maybe like other areas like the desert. They'll do something like, I think it would be cool if they kind of like referenced various desert areas from different Mario games.
Yeah.
Like Dry Desert or Tostarena. Places like that would be really cool. They actually showed like Tostarena on Toad's backpack, so I think that's a possibility. Like there's a possibility that they could show like
Wait, was the hat thing fake with the crazy cap, or was that real?
No, that's actually
real, right?
That's actually real, because
yeah.
It was
for a second I thought it was, maybe it was a mock-up, but then I was like, I thought it was real. Yeah,
that's another thing. Like they had the crazy cap, because that was like from the actual file from the poster. Like it showed like the different layers of it. That's official. It just wasn't shown in the poster. It was like covered by Mario. But yeah, Crazy Cap. There's definitely a possibility that they could have like different Odyssey locations and different Odyssey-inspired areas.
Because what they can do is they can release 10 different versions of the movie with like a different costume, so you get to pick which costume you want.
Like
it's interactive.
NFTs.
Yeah. Oh no. They're just gonna make like an NFT of the movie, like each version of the movie with a different costume. It costs $1 million. Super affordable.
Yeah, and basically some last predictions. I think they'll show like an overview of the plot, like how Mario got to the Mushroom Kingdom, because in the first trailer it showed that like he came from somewhere else, and we'll talk about that when we get into the leaks. But it shows that he came from somewhere else, so they'll definitely have to incorporate that with the plot. Maybe the plot has to do with Bowser trying to gain the stars for some reason. They might show that in the trailer. It seems like they're definitely taking some inspiration from both Super Mario 64 and even a little bit of Paper Mario. Of course, I mentioned Paper Mario because I'm the Paper Mario fan, but it seems to take a little inspiration from that, like with this, like the stars kind of resembles how Bowser was stealing the star spirits and everything, but it also resembles Mario 64 as well, because they're like the power stars. So yeah, I think they're definitely gonna reference Mario 64 a decent amount as well, because it seems like with the penguins and various things, it kind of seems like they are taking some inspiration from Mario 64 as well. It really seems like they're taking inspiration from like all areas of Mario here, which is great.
Yeah, I think the only one that we haven't really seen anything of so far is like Super Mario Sunshine, but
yeah,
I think it might be too original for them. I don't know.
Might,
or maybe that's for us like a sequel.
Well,
like,
there's a possibility.
Like a sequel could be like that.
Yeah, I think there's a possibility that they could have like a Sunshine reference squeezed in there, like because they had like the Penguin civilization. They might have like a Pianta civilization where one of those stars is located. Maybe he like steals.
That'd be so cool. I don't count on it, but like if they do that, it will be like the perfect movie.
Since they had the penguins and everything, I don't think that's like out of the realm of possibility, since they might have like different locations where there's various civilizations surrounding the Mushroom Kingdom. Like Bowser steals the star there. So I think it would be cool to highlight like all different like areas of Mario and everything. I think that would be really cool. The only Mario game I think would be left out was like Galaxy. Well, I mean,
and Hotel Mario as well.
Hotel Mario. There's a lot of. I mean, not counting.
I mean, if they go to a hotel, maybe if there's a hotel if there's a hotel in the beginning of the movie or something where it's like they're in like the city and they're like, we want to go to the hotel. Everybody would be like Hotel Mario reference.
There's gonna be a scene where Mario's like closing all of the doors, like there's something happening in the hotel. Donkey Kong broke through the hotel, Mario's closing all the doors or something like that, I don't know.
Yeah. Or it's just like, old toasters, toast. They just put that randomly and everybody will know.
Yeah, I would just, in the theater, I would just be like, oh, it's a Brave Little Toaster reference. But yeah, on top of the Hotel Mario reference, but yeah, they're definitely gonna reference a lot of Mario things. It definitely seems like this is a movie that's appealing to not just like the general public and general audiences, but also Mario fans in general. Like just kind of Mario fans specifically, which is really nice because it seems like they do care. And we'll get into that. Like I think we'll just segue into that now with the leaks and everything. So you can. If you're not really like interested in the leaks, or you don't want to be spoiled or anything that could potentially be shown in the trailer, I recommend that you'd stop watching the video now, because we're gonna get into some like spoiler things here. So because these things could potentially be shown in the trailer, even though there's a very, very slight chance that they could be fake. I think they're pretty much at this point, they're pretty much very likely to be real, because they look way too detailed to be fake. So yeah, let's get into that now. So basically, there was an image that leaked like right after the announcement from Nintendo that there would be the Direct and everything, and basically it was Brooklyn, like from the Super Mario Bros. Super Show in the original Mario movie, and yeah, and that's really interesting. It has the Super Mario Bros. Plumbing, which is really cool, kind of a callback to the Mario Brothers plumbing. from the Super Show and everything, as well as Pauline in the background, which is really cool.
Yeah. They look really good in the art style, but it took me a while to kind of get used to their look for a second. I was just like, okay, this is a little weird because I know they're very different, but that's not necessarily bad. It's just I think it was the same thing. Like as soon as we saw them in animated form, it looked perfect, right?
Yeah,
But some in their like poses can look strange a little bit. I don't know.
I think it's partially something that will have. I think these will kind of grow on us over time. Like we'll have to get used to them, and they'll definitely look better in motion too. Like how the ones in the trailer looked and everything. But overall, this looks amazing. Like it's really cool because it was also leaked. There was also like I forgot where it was in the photo exactly, but there was like graffiti showing New Donk City on there. So basically, this version of Brooklyn is like kind of like in the Mario universe and everything. They're kind of trying to combine like New York City and New Donk City into kind of like one kind of relevant Mario
yeah, or
thing.
it could be like a specific part of New York. Like
Yeah.
here's the, like a specific part that's, doesn't exist, but
Yeah,
they could do that to tie it into the real world somehow, but
yeah, I think they're
I
just.
don't know.
I think it still might be like the Mario universe and everything because they have Pauline and everything, and I'm not sure if they're gonna do like the same thing as Odyssey, like with her being the mayor of New Donk City
Yeah.
and everything. But this seems to be like the Mario version of Brooklyn, like within New Donk City and everything, which I actually kind of
Yeah.
predicted. I'm not sure if I said that in any of my other videos, but I was actually kind of predicting that they'd have like Brooklyn, and it would be like the Mario version of it, like within New Donk City and everything. So I think that's really cool, and I really like that Pauline is going to be in this movie as well. I feel like they might do the whole Donkey Kong storyline or like story bit there, like probably towards the beginning of the movie. But
Yeah, at least we now know that the movie won't be like live action at the beginning. Imagine if it was like live
that would be
action with like,
crazy with
and
Chris
then they
Pratt.
go into the Mushroom Kingdom. Like, good thing that's not the case.
But speaking of live action, in Brooklyn, they're actually referencing the Super Show. Like, I never thought in a million years that they'd do this. But one of the promotional images says, we're the Mario Brothers. And at first, when I first saw that on Twitter, I thought like, this is familiar. It definitely reminds me of the opening for the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. And I was like, I mean, they're not going farther with this, are they? That's gonna be it. But then I looked farther into it, and then there's another promotional image that says, "Plumbing's our game," which is the next lyrics in the Super Mario Bros. Super Show intro. It's like those are like the lyrics to the plumber rap, the opening. The
Yeah,
Super
they're
Show.
gonna remix that. Watch, they're gonna do that.
And I thought, like, wow, they actually referenced the Super Show. Like, this is not a coincidence. Like, I mean, there's no way that they put two images with we're the Mario Brothers, plumbing's our game. That has to be a reference to the Super Show. Like, I kind of have a feeling that they might actually, like you said, they might cover the plumber rap in the movie, maybe even in the trailer. That would be amazing. Like actually getting like a remix or a cover of the plumber rap from the
Wait,
Super
isn't it
Show.
like swing your arms from side? Is that a different song?
That's Do the Mario. It's from the same show, but it's like a different song. They might have that too. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they also had a reference to Do the Mario. But yeah, that's crazy. I'm so glad that they're referencing the Super Show. I mean, like, that's such an out of left field thing to do. I mean, it's something that I've always in the back of my mind hoped that they would do, because I actually like the Super Show. It's definitely a classic for Mario fans. Because there's a lot of memes that came out from it, and it's definitely a pretty memorable and nostalgic part of Mario history. So it's really cool that they're finally referencing it in some form and actually doing something with that. So I think that's really cool that they're actually doing this, and I think it would be really cool to actually get a cover of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show intro.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. I mean, it seems like they've done the research, so
Yeah,
that's a good
like I
thing.
said, it definitely seems like this movie is definitely appealing to Mario fans because there's definitely a lot of small details and references in here to appeal to Mario fans. So I think that's really cool overall. In these promotional materials, they just caught me off guard when I first saw them. I was like, wow, they actually are doing. It's basically what I expected, but even better. Like I expected them to do like New
Yeah.
Donk City, but I think I was thinking they just like do the regular Odyssey New Donk City, and I wouldn't have a problem with that. I would be fine with that. I'm like, New Donk City is really cool, and just having that referenced in the movie in general is great. But I feel like they're taking that extra step in referencing like Brooklyn, like how it was in the 1993 Mario movie and the Super
Yeah, they're
Mario
actually
Bros.
gonna give
Super
us like a
Show.
proper Mario story too, you know? We haven't
Yeah,
really had something like this before. It's mainly been all over
yeah.
the place with like Mario like
Not counting the
lore and stuff.
RPGs, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's actually giving us like a actual concrete Mario backstory, combining a lot of the theories we've had over the years about Mario's backstory, because we got like Super Show, Yoshi's Island, 1993 Mario movie, Super Mario Bros, Donkey Kong, all of these different things, and they were never kind of combined into one thing. I mean, Odyssey did it to some degree because they had New Donk City. They kind of implied that's where Mario originally lived in that game, though they never like said that outright. But I feel like this
Yeah.
movie is kind of bringing all of these fan theories and all of these implications together, and is actually creating a proper origin story for Mario, and it's really
Yeah,
cool.
because it's actually really similar to a like there was like a it was an OVA, I think, and it was like
Yeah,
a similar. It's like the same thing where it's like he's from the city and then eventually he ends up in the Mushroom Kingdom somehow, right?
yeah,
And it's gonna be like that, but even better because that story was it was a bit strange, some of the things here and there, but like it pretty much gave an idea of how a story like that could be told. And that's actually gonna be a proper thing, right?
yeah.
So
And I mean, this is definitely kind of creating like a more consistent continuity for Mario, and I really like that. I really like that they're doing that, and I'm hoping this movie will also touch on a few other things. Like, I mean, I'm satisfied if they're gonna go in this direction, but I think it would be cool if they also showed things like Yoshi's Island and different things. I think Yoshi's Island is possibly like, since they're doing the
like
whole
we
origin,
could see
yeah.
Yoshi maybe, but they also might save Yoshi as well for
Oh,
a
yeah.
different
You know,
movie.
I do
don't
think
know.
actually
There's the egg, right?
yeah, they
Isn't
did.
there an egg?
They did have the egg. I do think Yoshi is such a memorable Mario character. Even more so than Wario. Well, I love Wario, but I would say Yoshi is probably like one of the most memorable Mario characters. So I think there's a possibility that they could have Yoshi in some form in this movie. Like probably just like, because they could have Yoshi helping out Mario in the Mushroom Kingdom or something like that, or have one of the, or like I think another one of my predictions I had was Yoshi's Island showing up like a couple different times in the movie. One is like the opening scene in the movie, and another scene being where one of the stars is held where Bowser's stealing it. But yeah, I feel like another, I know this is kind of going back into predictions a little bit, but I feel like they could have like a Yoshi's Island scene at the beginning of the movie showing baby
Yeah.
Mario and everything, like showing how Mario originally got the New Donk City and everything in Brooklyn. But
Yeah,
like,
maybe he
yeah.
was originally from the Mushroom Kingdom. You never know. Like it could have been like you know,
Yeah.
maybe he was
But I think they
he
could
was removed
possibly,
somehow.
yeah, they could possibly have like Yoshi's Island be some important location in the movie, like that's close to the Mushroom Kingdom. But yeah, we'll just have to see when this trailer and then when the movie releases. But yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah, me too. It's gonna be really cool.
Yeah,
And it's crazy to see it like back to back like this.
yeah,
I didn't expect it, you know, to
yeah,
them to do another
yeah.
you know,
They said
trailer
there
so
was
soon.
They said there was going to be one soon, but I didn't expect it to be this soon. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and subscribe to Anton Retro's channel as well. And make sure to check out my Discord server if you want to. Goodbye.
See ya.